From BS and Beer Media, it's Top of the Bleachers with Jason and Tucker.
Handoff, Smith coming right, trying to outrun the coverage, makes a cut, gets it. Oh, he's still going all the way. He's going to score. He's got the five.
Let's see what the guys are talking about today.
Yo, yo, yo. Welcome into the Top of the Bleachers. It's a Tuesday, and we're live. And today we're going to talk a little NFL, a little NBA, a little college, a little this, a little everything. I got a little bit of news on everything, man. Before we do, though, be sure and hit that like and subscribe button. And be sure and join the Discord if you want to hang out with us. There's a link in the description. And Tuck, happy Tuesday. Man, you got off on time today, so I guess it was a good day.
It was. I don't want to talk about it. It was work. I got done at a decent time.
Hey,
It's when I don't work, a sub runs my route, and I don't have a designated sub. So and I've been through like 10 subs. Like they send me a sub, and they end up quitting. Okay, so I've been through like 10 subs. People at work make fun of me because I can't keep a sub. Okay. So
stop running them off.
Huh? Yeah. You want to come in? Say hello. Are you sure? So they just use whatever sub they can for my route. And it's almost not worth taking a day off because the day I come back, I have to clean up so much crap. Like they were out on my route till 9 o'clock last night. 9 o'clock last night, and they didn't even finish it. Like the bottom row of my case was still there. I had to take it out today.
Wow. Well, sorry, man.
I don't care. That's one of the reasons I don't work Monday is because it's the heaviest day of the week. And I purposely, I gave up my football on Saturdays. I have to listen on the radio to my basketball every once in a while. I have to make these sacrifices so I don't have to work Monday. And Tuesday, the day I come back to work, is typically the lightest day of the week at the post office. So my Monday, which is Tuesday, is actually a nice day. And then it steadily gets heavier as the week goes on. So
you can choose your days?
Yes, you can request. You can either have Saturday as a regular, you can either have Saturday, Sunday, or you can have Sunday, Monday. Now that everybody has established what their days off, if I put in a request to change to Saturday, Sunday, then I have to wait until one of those routes changes their off day to Monday before they'll switch me to Saturday. But I don't want Saturday off. I mean, there are times I want Saturday off, but this Saturday will kind of suck because there's going to be, good games, good football games going on, and I got to be at work.
Yeah.
But I like listening to the radio, so it don't bother me any. I have a very good imagination, so I can see what's going on the field.
Yeah, I worked so many jobs for so long where I always worked on weekends or worked every day or whatever like that I enjoy Saturday and Sunday off now. So I enjoy that a lot. And I only got one more day.
But I like having Mondays off because if you have errands to run or things to do, everything's still open. So I enjoy having Mondays off. Now, what I'd really like to have is Saturday, Sunday, and Monday off, but that ain't happening. So,
well, I get off early enough during the day that I can still do stuff if I need to, like in the afternoons. If I really need to, I can do something.
I'm a tad bit superstitious, I wouldn't say I'm super superstitious, but I'm a tad bit. There's a little bit of it in me. And It seems like every time I request a Saturday off because there's a big game coming up or something like that I want to see, it always ends up like the Hogs lose. There was why didn't I just listen to this on the radio and go to work? That's
Yeah.
So I kind of feel like I'm setting them up for failure when I take that day off because I want to see the game.
Well, there are going to be some good games on this weekend. We'll get into that. I got a slide on there is a bowl game tonight, actually, that I wanted to talk to you about.
Oh, yeah. There's a bowl game tonight?
There is a bowl game tonight, yeah. Not a playoff game. Just
Is it the
bowl game.
Alamo Bowl?
I saw the names like the Conquistador. I don't know what it is. Totitos.
Did you see there's a Pop-Tarts Bowl this year?
Let me see.
Right?
Here. Yes, I did. Did
you see the trophy? It actually has a working toaster on top of it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Is it? Or is it?
Yeah. It's this Scooters Coffee Frisco Bowl.
Oh, well, you can't miss the Scooters Coffee Frisco Bowl.
So you can't blame me for not remembering that one. Okay. Those Scooters.
Scooters Coffee.
Yeah. I think there's a Scooters here in town, I think, actually. I don't know.
I wonder how much these companies, like, say I got Tucker's Detailing, and I decide I want to sponsor a bowl. I wonder how much that would cost me. I want to do the Tucker Car Detailing Bowl.
Dude, we have a Scooters Coffee here. Weird. It's crazy. Didn't know that. I have to try them out now. Support the college football.
Yeah, because they need your support.
Not too much else going on, man. I did work today, but not a whole lot going on, and my computer's still upgrading. Like I was telling you about, it's still going. I gotta have to call IT and be like, "Yo, this thing is wacky, dude. I don't know what's going on." It's been 11 days.
Today at work was we're doing like the 12 days of Christmas, but we don't do weekends. So, and I'm off on Mondays. So 4 days a week, I gotta. So today was your favorite team jersey, right?
Okay.
So I wore my Arkansas jersey, but I have like 800 jerseys, and I'm rifling through them this morning. I'm like, what about that? I don't want them. What about that? So I just went with the generic Arkansas. I got to work this morning, and one of the clerks, Jen, she's wearing a Roger Staubach jersey. I mean, nice jersey. And when she we had to gather up, take a picture. So they got everybody who was wearing a jersey. We all got together and we took a picture.
Yeah.
And so while we're taking the picture, I told Jen, I said, man, I really like that jersey. You know what she says to me? Yeah, if my husband finds out it's missing from his closet, I'm going to be in serious trouble. I have to get this home and hung up before he gets there.
She better hope she don't get nothing on it.
Yeah. I hope she don't have spaghetti for lunch or something like that.
That sounds like a classic movie right there, where movie plot. She steals her husband's jersey to go to the company something and gets it messed up and has to get it fixed, and chaos ensues.
Yeah. And then at the end, he says, I didn't even really like that jersey.
She gets it back just in time, hangs it up as he comes around the corner. Oh, my favorite jersey. Yeah, I just had it. I was just making sure it was all clean for you right here, Yeah. Totally see that movie plot. I've seen too many of those movies, I think.
Then he like grabs it and he says, this player was traded. I hate this guy. And he starts ripping it up.
Takes it outside and burns it. It's like, ah! Anyway. Anything else before we get into this? I got some stuff to show you, man.
No, hit me with it. What are you going to show me today?
Okay, first of all, man, have you heard about this? Sacramento State. I didn't even know this was a school. is in discussions to hire former Pro Bowl quarterback Mike Vick as its new head coach. And not only that, reportedly going to build a new stadium, and they have over $50 million in nil. Now, a couple things from this. This is Adam Schefter, right? This is Shefty. This is right. Well, I saw him in, I think it was Doug Gottlieb. You know who that is?
Mm-hmm.
They got in this argument back and forth. Doug's like, Sacramento State ain't got no $50 million. I know the coach over there, blah, blah, blah. Adams, yes, they do. It's been reported and it's whatever, it's been proven, whatever, anyway. But so two things there. First of all, Sacramento State, $50 million in nil. Second of all, Mike Vick, head coach, molding young men. How you feel about that?
I don't know if you can have a state job if you have a felony on your record. So I'm not even sure Mike Vick can have this job.
Well, it's California.
This
probably California, right?
That is true. That is true. It's California. So they might have different laws. But you cannot get a job. Usually,
Sacramento State? Let's see where this is at.
Yeah, it's in Sacramento.
Surely it is, right?
Where else would it be?
I don't know, but you never know.
I mean, if they want to hire Mike Vick, go for it. Go ahead. I don't know if he has any coaching experience whatsoever. Like, has he been coaching at a high school or has he been an assistant at another college? I mean, they're just going to make Mike. This is like the JJ Redick thing. They're just going to take this guy and make him the head coach.
Well, I mean, it is Sacramento State. It's not like it's.
But you got to believe that the reason that they're doing it, though, is they're just like we were talking about with the Dion effect. They're just hoping to bring in kids because they got Michael Vick as their head coach.
Yep. And money. They got money now.
Yeah.
50 million is a lot because I reportedly Michigan, which is going to be like the number one rated, spend the most money, whatever. Their budget's supposed to be like 80 million.
I don't know, man.
That's
I don't
insane.
know. Maybe we should get rid of Sam Pittman and get somebody like Steve Atwater to come be our head coach. Maybe we could get some kids with Steve Atwater as our coach.
You feel younger than that, probably.
Oh, yeah. But we haven't had any big stars. You know what I mean? Like Steve Atwater, I went to the biggest star I could think of. Steve Atwater.
I don't know. Could have been
Matt Jones, maybe, but he didn't really have that big of a career in the NFL.
No, he kind of burned out. Poor guy.
But I mean, if kids are attracted to guys that have been in prison, maybe we could get Iron Mike to come be our head coach. We get Iron Mike to be our head coach.
Yeah. Well, this is another argument for getting Gruden, probably. Yeah.
I think college football is going to change a lot over the next couple of years. I think you're going to see a bunch of college coaches get out, and you're going to see a bunch of NFL types come in. I think is what you're going to see.
Yeah.
I don't know what Mike Vick brings to your program other than his name,
Yeah, I don't either. I thought it was just interesting to see. I never heard of Sacramento State either, so this is that's another thing.
I think they're in the Pac-12. Right? I think if your school ends with state, you are now in the Pac-12, pretty much.
Okay. All right. I forgot that rule.
Yeah.
Anyway, interesting. Another thing I saw, Russell Westbrook now has the most rebounds by a guard in NBA history, past Jason Kidd. It's crazy.
Wow. I would not have thought Jason Kidd was the leader.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. Yeah, I know. I'm kind of surprised at that too.
I would have thought it was be some guard from the 80s, like Isaiah or, somebody like that.
I don't know. Let's see if I can look up some stats here. Oh, here's some stats. These are just the career leaders, but you figure all the big men are the ones. Yeah, they are. Chamberlain, Russell, Malone, Jabbar,
Sure.
Duncan, Malone.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they're all guards. I don't know how to sort by.
They're all centers.
Yeah, they're all centers that I see so far. So he's
I don't
not
know.
high. The
Yeah, how much is the most rebounds by a guard? So he's got like 2, and he
all right,
passed Jason
all right.
Kidd. But
Here's Jason Kidd. I found him. He's number 69,
okay.
8,725.
Rebounds, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So Russell Westbrook, he was 78 on when this list came out. So he's past 69 now.
He's 69 now.
Yeah, 60. Yeah, I don't know how many. Well, he's not far from 68 because it's only 11 away from that. So
Okay. If you're in third place, and you're running and you pass the guy in second, what place are you in now?
if you went from third to second,
If you pass the guy in second,
now
what
you're in second.
Okay. All right. I've been watching these TikToks of these girls that are upset because you are in first. You pass the person in second. You're in first place.
Well, there's still somebody out there in front of you that's in first. Yeah, no. Anyway, kudos to Mr. Kidd
Yeah, good.
and Mr. Westbrook. Both of them.
It only took Russell 22 years to do this.
Yeah.
So
He's been playing
good for him.
forever. I know, right? The other thing is, I know this is going to be lengthy, but I got the explanation of the new NBA All-Star format. So
did you see what Kevin Durant said about it?
No, what'd he say?
Well, Durant,
He said it was stupid.
He always, says exactly what's on his mind. He said this is the dumbest thing he's ever seen.
Garnett or Durant?
Durant. He said, he's like, you just gotta, let's just go back to East versus West. He's like, this is all so stupid.
It seems a little crazy, but here's the gist of it. 4 teams. They're gonna have 24 All-Stars. They'll be split into 3 teams. Kenny, Shaq, and Charles are going to pick the 8-man teams. Okay. And then they got the Rising Stars game on Friday night. The winner of that game will be the other team. So that'll make up 4 teams. Okay. Out of that, they'll be seeded, I guess, somehow. I don't know how they're going to seed them. But here's the explanation. They'll have they'll do their picks on February 6th. The 4th team will be the championship of the Rising Stars. The Rising Stars will be coached by Candace Parker, by the way, WNBA legend. And then where does it say? The 4 teams participating will compete for a prize pool of $1.8 million. Each player in the championship winning team receiving $125,000. Second place team $50,000. They will be playing to the first one to reach 40 points.
See, this is a participation trophy. 4th place team gets $25,000. Why is the 4th place team getting anything? The 4th place team is the loser. Okay. The 1.8 million should go to the winning team, and the rest of y'all should suck it. Okay. And that would make it more competitive.
This would make it more competitive. This is for sure.
This is the dumbest thing ever.
They're
giving participation trophies to freaking NBA players. It's ridiculous.
It's getting kind of crazy a little bit. Yes, for sure.
Why not?
Because nobody's watching it anymore.
Let's go back to East versus West, and let's have some more. Let's come up with some more skills competitions. Let's do what the NFL does, and they do all these contests and stuff leading up to the Pro Bowl.
They have the skills competition. still.
Yeah,
They-
what I'm
they
saying
do.
is add to the skills competition. Make
Mhm.
the skills the whole show. Then you can do away with the stupid basketball game that nobody watches because all they do is jack threes the entire time. They play no defense whatsoever.
Yeah, no,
Just-
that's why they're wanting to change it because nobody's watching the game anymore.
That's what I'm saying. But everybody watches the night of the skills competition with the dunk competition and all that. And then they
Yeah.
don't watch the all-star game the next day. So
Right.
just make the second day more skills competitions.
Yeah, like
You
the
know,
finals or something.
yes. It's
Yeah.
just, I don't know. I also believe that the NBA is losing viewership because you have to pay to see ball games. I mean, yeah, the other night you had a list of 20 games that were on. Every one of them was on League Pass.
Yep.
Well, that's why you're losing viewership.
Yeah.
Put a handful of those games on TNT or TBS or the NBA channel. Let everyday Joe, who already has 8 subscriptions.
Yeah. It's all about their TV rights and all that stuff in the background. They got nothing to do with the customer, which
No, they don't care about the customer. They don't care about you at all.
no.
They haven't cared about you for a long time. Okay. Long
I
time.
know.
That's why wrestling is so it has stayed so relevant for so long, is because wrestlers know that they don't get a paycheck unless they fill up the arena. So they pander to the audience. They tell the audience how great they are, or how horrible they are. They get them cheering and booing and all that stuff. And they don't do that in the NFL or the NBA or Major League Baseball. They don't give a crap about you.
Yeah.
They just want
True.
your dollar bill.
True. Anyway,
if you take the 1.8 million and give it to the fans that show up to the arena to watch this bull crap you put on the floor, and maybe you get some more people.
Well, definitely not doing that.
No, heck no.
Anyway, moving on here. Let's see what else we got. Here's your transfer portal update, my bad, for the Razorbacks. But nothing to write home about still.
There's a little 4-star in there.
I'm still waiting on some that money they have. Still waiting on that. But yeah, you got OU, Michigan State, A&M, Oregon, getting some schools there. Then you got a Fresno State. That's for Rylan Sharp, and then
What did
UAB.
the kid from Michigan State that's a 4-star? What's his story? What is he?
He's just kind of a in the rotation kind of guy, kind of like
An athlete.
He's kind of like a Nico Devier replacement.
Okay,
guy.
so he's an athlete.
He's just a rotational defensive lineman.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. So we need guys on the D line for sure. So,
well, we had 30 kids leave. We need kids everywhere.
And Shanks is the number 1 punt returner in the nation. So he had a couple that he returned for touchdowns. So,
all right,
might help us on special teams there. So anyway, there's your update on that.
He came from UAB, right?
Yeah, UAB.
Well, that's one of the reasons he was the top punt returner for.
Well, that is part of it.
I mean, I'm not saying anything bad about the kid, but I mean, it's not like he was the top punt returner in the country in the SEC. It was,
Are they FCS or FBS?
UAB, I believe they're FCS or
Are they?
FBS. I think they're FBS. I think they're Division 1. I don't know what. Because UAPB was the only FCS team that we played this year.
Okay. So I mean,
so they're in some conference somewhere.
Okay. So anyway, there's your update on that. Then last night, Monday Night Football was about the most boring. I can't fall asleep. I couldn't stay awake.
I actually watched the other game.
Okay.
I didn't watch this one. I watched the other game, but
Well,
I watched
Falcons
this one.
win.
I watched this one on replay on the NFL Network, and Kurt. I don't know. I think one of the problems is, and I heard one of the guys on ESPN talking about this today, and it makes a lot of sense. Every offense that Kurt's been in, it's been play action pass offense. So half the time he's got his back to the defense handing the ball off. But they're not playing that in Atlanta. They're spreading it out wide. He's got to make reads all over the place. And that's not the system that he's been running for all these years.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's hit a patch here. I think they said this was the first touchdown he'd thrown in 5 ball games.
Yeah, I saw he had a bunch of picks over the last few games.
Yeah. He has he's got like 6 games in a row that he's had a pick in, But they end up getting the win. Luckily, they were playing Vegas.
Yeah. They got the dub. And then the Vikings smashed the Bears.
I feel bad for this kid.
I do too.
I think if he was put in a system like Bo Nix was, or like Jaden Daniels was, I think he'd be doing just as well as they were. But the Bears just suck, man. They suck bad.
They do.
And I would be tempted as a Bears, if I owned the Bears or I was the GM, I'd be tempted to sit Caleb for the rest of the year. Because I don't want him getting hurt in these last ball games that don't mean anything.
Yeah, well, they got rid of Justin, right, because he couldn't win, and went and got all these defensive guys, all these weapons on offense, and they still stink. So,
well, they fired their coach too, didn't they? Fired their coach like 2 weeks ago. I mean,
yeah, it's been a rough year for the Bears.
It's hard for me to believe that it's totally the coach. Like, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it's a combination of everything.
There it is. I feel like they got some talent. They just it's not coming together.
The biggest mistake that the Bears ever made was letting go of Lovie Smith. They should have kept Lovie around because Lovie was at least putting them in the playoffs.
Yeah, took him to the Super Bowl.
They got rid of. I guess they got rid of him. He ain't there no more.
He went to Houston for a while, and then I don't know where he's at now. Anyway, Vikings get the win, 12-2. Sam Darnold still doing this thing. Sam Darnold, man.
Yeah, Sam looks good, man. But
yep,
Sam looks good because the whole team is freaking good.
Yep. Here's your playoff picture after week 15. So here's the how the playoffs would be laid out right now if they were to start. And some interesting matchups here.
That Green Bay Buccaneers matchup would be a heck of a game.
Washington and Philadelphia. That might be a good one.
Dolphins. Is that the Dolphins or the Chargers facing the Bills?
Chargers.
Yeah, I would.
Man, I don't see anybody. It's just going to come down to the Ravens and the Chiefs, man.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, you mean out of the AFC?
Yeah.
Dude, don't count out Josh Allen, man. The Bills look good this year.
They do, but it's the Bills, man.
I'm with you. I'm with you. They haven't proven anything, but if they end up coming in as the 2 seed and they get to host, dude.
I just don't want Kansas City to win again. You know what I mean? I want somebody different to win. I hope Detroit wins, to be honest with you.
I would love to see Kansas City get put out, and not because I dislike Patrick Mahomes or Travis Kelce or Taylor Swift or anything like that. I love Andy Reid. I wanted Andy Reid to come to the Cowboys when that job came open. They of course, Jerry probably didn't even talk to him. just like he didn't talk to Derrick Henry. Just assumed that wouldn't work out. Anyway, I would love to see the Chiefs get put out, especially early. If they could get put out like their first ball game and have it be a call from a referee that puts them out of the ball game. That would be so sweet, dude.
That might be some karma.
Some karma coming back right there.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Still a couple weeks left. I think 3 weeks left or something like that. So still a lot of stuff can happen. A lot of these are kind of set already. Like nobody's catching Detroit.
Well, everybody down
Kansas City.
Everybody down there in the hunt. All those teams down there in the hunt. I mean, come on, man. They're hunting for a first round butt whooping is what they're hunting for.
Probably. Anyway, we'll move on. Also tonight.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this.
The only NBA game on tonight.
Oh man, this is exciting.
Is the championship game for the cup. The NBA Cup.
We can find out who wins the cup.
Yep. So,
and then I'm done with basketball. I mean, once I know who wins the cup, I'm not even going to watch the NBA anymore. Come on, man.
Well, that's too bad. It's a long season.
Yeah, it's a long enough season. They could have 2 cups before they got to the championship.
Anyway, this is tonight. If you're an NBA fan, I don't know if I'll get to watch any of this, but I might turn it on for a little bit. We'll see.
What's crazy about this is they're not even playing a series. It's like one game for the cup. It's like you're not even going to play a series. I mean, at least play a 3-game series if you're going to call it a cup. You know what I mean?
Well, it's more like Olympic style, where they play in the groups and then single elimination the rest of the way. You know what I mean? Anyway.
Yeah, Olympic basketball sucks too, so that makes sense.
Well, I like Olympic basketball. Here's your standings right now through December 16th. Games. What's the day? 17th? Yeah, that's right. 17th. Okay,
so Milwaukee's
out there.
So OKC is in first place, but Milwaukee's in 5th place in the East. Yet it's OKC and Milwaukee playing for the cup.
This is correct. Yes, because Milwaukee is start off like 0-5 or something like that. So they're pretty hot right now, I guess. They won some in a row and won their NBA Cup games. Won their pool or whatever.
I think I hope 76ers stay right there in 12th place for the whole season.
They got that rookie McLean. I think it's McLean. He's out for a while now. He's injured. They can't stay healthy. None of them. Not just Embiid. I mean, I know he's healthy, whatever, but none of them. Like Paul George.
Well, even when they do get healthy, they won't play.
Well, some of them do. Not Embiid, but the rest of them do. Well, I don't know. Paul George might be suspect too, but I like that McLean kid. He's fun to watch. Him and Maxey both are fun to watch, but they can't. They're injured all the time. Anyway, and then my Orlando is just hanging on, man. We're holding on for dear life.
Man, you say holding on for dear life, but you're in 4th, man, in the West.
I know. They're talking Paulo maybe mid-January before he gets back now. And Franz
I saw an update that
February, March.
Banchero wasn't going to come back as quick as they hoped he would.
Yeah, so we got to hold on a little more. Our offense it struggles without those 2 guys, man. It struggles. So.
Well, you stay in those 6 spots over there until you get Banchero back, and I think you'll be all right.
Hope so. Anyway, there's the NBA standings. Like I said, the bowl game tonight. There's only one tonight. Scooters Coffee Frisco Bowl.
Yeah, that's a big time bowl right there.
This is big time here. Memphis and West Virginia.
So, you know, lots of times when these kids go to these bowl games, they get stuff like when the
Mhm.
Hogs went to the Belk Bowl. I think every kid got like a $500 gift card to Belk's or whatever. So you figure Memphis, West Virginia is just going to get like a bunch of gift cards from Scooter's Coffee or what?
I doubt they even get that, bro. They probably get some kind of ring or something. Don't
You
they
get
get a
a
bowl ring or something?
you get a free frappe next time you
Yeah,
go through. Next time you go through
probably.
Scooters, you get a free frappe.
Yeah. Did you write our picks down, by the way? Our
I
bowl
did.
picks?
I did. Yeah. You want to know who you had in this?
Yeah, and also the other one that we already had.
There's already been a bowl game.
Yeah, there's been 2 of them already.
Let's
Let me,
see.
let me go look here.
Let's see. What is it? Memphis, West Virginia.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Let's see here. Memphis and West Virginia. So yeah, there's one before this too. Dang it, where's that one? Hang on. No, that's not it. I'm missing one. Jacksonville State, they won.
Yeah. Okay.
And South Alabama won.
All right. We both picked Jacksonville State. Who did South Alabama play?
Western Michigan.
Hmm.
Should have been like the second game.
I'm starting to wonder if we picked them all. Oh wait, we both have Memphis in this ball game.
Both have Memphis. Okay.
And I took South Alabama, and you took Western Michigan.
No.
So
South Alabama won.
So we both get wins there.
Okay.
I get a win there, you get a loss, and then we both have Memphis tonight.
Okay. Well,
that actually makes it worth watching. I picked it.
You got the skin in the game now.
My 47 leg parlay still got a chance of coming through, man.
All right. Woohoo. There you go. There's your bowl game for tonight. And then
what did it tell you what channel and what time and everything?
ESPN 8:00.
8:00. Okay. All right.
I believe that's Central Time, I believe.
Well, I'll check at 7 just to make sure.
All right. And then one more slide for you, man. I got the SEC men's basketball schedule for tonight. Got several games going on tonight. There's a couple good ones. Clemson, South Carolina.
Yeah, Clemson, South Carolina is the one that stands out to me.
North Carolina, Florida. That should be a good one right there. Florida's still undefeated.
Jacksonville State, who just won their bowl game, is going to play Missouri. So,
yep.
Go Jacksonville State.
So yeah, a lot of SEC games on. I didn't even check to see the other conferences or any other games that might be on tonight. So these are just the SEC ones.
Georgia State, Auburn. All right, that's got to be like Auburn's got to be like a 40-point favorite in that one, right?
Probably.
I'm going to say over 40. I bet you they beat them by over 40. And then LSU's playing who?
Stetson.
The Hat? They're playing a hat tonight?
They're playing a hat, yeah.
Oh, wow. Well,
yeah.
I'll take the hat.
We'll see. I want to see this North Carolina Florida game. That might be a fun one to watch. We'll see.
It's on ESPN. Oh no. Oh wait, that's 6 o'clock. All right.
Yeah, 6 o'clock.
So I can watch it and flip over to that important Memphis, West Virginia game.
It probably comes on after this.
Oh wait, there's also the Cup tonight. I don't know what to watch. This is crazy.
Oh wow. Don't miss out on the Cup.
I'll probably end up watching college basketball. Is probably what I'll end up watching all night.
Me too, probably. I don't have no more slides. I don't have anything else. I know normally Tuesday we make our SEC picks or whatever, but since we got bowl games every day, I thought we'd just kind of talk about those. And we've already made all our picks anyway, so we'll.
Well, I just saw the SEC schedule. You just put it up.
Mhm.
I'll take the SEC in every one of those ball games, except maybe the UNC Florida game. No, I'll take the SEC team in that one too.
Clemson might be, who was it?
Clemson, South Carolina. That's going to be a rivalry game right there. And
Clemson might win that. That's a good game.
South Carolina is I know we haven't got into conference play, but they're at the bottom of the SEC right now. They've got like 3 losses.
They're the only team that hasn't got like that signature win yet. You know what I mean? Like that.
Well,
big
come on,
win.
Gamecocks. This is the place to do it. Beat Clemson.
About that, they need it, man. They want to.
Not only that, but this is a big rivalry game too, man. Like South Carolina and Clemson are like right across the street from each other.
Yeah.
Of course, if you've ever been in South Carolina, everything is right across the street from each other. South Carolina, tiny little state.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, before we get out of here, I want to make sure we talk about our mental health of a suicide and crisis lifeline. If you're struggling out there, need someone to talk to, you know someone that's struggling, or they need someone to talk to, you can call the national hotline 988. Get some help, especially in the holidays. I know it's hard out there for some people. So
holidays bull crap. During the transfer portal, we need to put this banner up every time we talk about this stupid ass transfer portal.
I don't know. It is it's intense, ain't it?
It's heart-wrenching.
It is.
You put like your heart and your soul and your love into your team, and then you find out that the guys playing for it don't really give a crap about it. All they care about is it's become pro. It's what it's become. And I watch college because it's not pro. And now what am I going to watch? I got to watch high school football. I'm going to have to start watching high school football.
It won't be long until they can pay them. Some states already can. So,
yeah, if Benji was saying, if you're a senior in high school and you get a commitment letter to a university, that you can draw NIL money.
Mm-hmm. If you commit to them, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. It's crazy. It's crazy out there, man. Anyway, anything else? Figure it out.
Oh, no, nothing I can think of, man. Nothing I can think of.
All right. Well, enjoy your Tuesday.
Doing hash brown casserole tonight.
I'm not sure what we're doing. We're hanging stockings tonight. I have 12 to hang.
12 stockings?
I do. I know. It's a bunch, huh? I got several. Santa coming to my house.
Are you hanging one for each dog?
No. Well, we'll make that 14 or 15 then. I think they have their own stocking as well. they usually have a little bone in there that they get.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. But no, 12. I think it's 12. Is geez, it made me count up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 4 is 10. Who am I missing? 11, 12. There's 12. Yes, 12.
The nephews? Is that what you're thinking of?
Mm-mm. I got them. That's 12. They're part of the 12. That's weird. There's 12 of us. Interesting. Anyway, man.
You got a big family, man.
I do. They're all coming over Saturday and gonna do Christmas. So
my family's coming Sunday to church, and then we're going to come to my house and we're going to do a baked potato nacho bar thing where you can fix you up a baked potato or nachos. Wow. And then we're gonna play some stupid game and give away presents. And then go back to church for the candlelight service, and then everybody's gonna go home.
There you go. Sounds like a good day.
And then Christmas morning, I have to wake up at the butt crack of dawn. And I have to drive to Northeast Arkansas for Lacey's family's Christmas morning or whatever.
Gotcha.
Which I don't even care if I get a present. I just like eating her mom's cooking. So
yeah,
I'm fine. I'm fine with whatever.
Sounds amazing. All right, man. Well, enjoy your Tuesday evening, and I will catch you on the flip flop.
All right, man. Peace, brother.
Peace.
Thanks for watching our show. Remember to subscribe for more shows on the network. Smash the like button, share, and comment.